Eastern Conference. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Shot's good from Irving.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Robertson can't hit. Cleveland with the ball. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Irving attacking. J.R. Smith on the wing. Irving against Westbrook. Fires it up. And that one comes up a bit short.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Now here's LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. Robertson. And the rejection by Love. Smith kicks to Irving. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And stolen by James. Tries from 7. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here comes Durant all alone.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And he gets the bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Kicks to Ibaka. He feeds it to Westbrook. Pass to Adams. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Robertson. Mozgov passes to Fromm. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Singler's checked in. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunk.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Screen by Ibaka. 4 on the shot clock. Down low. And James with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. 8 points for LeBron.
And the Western playoffs it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Singler. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Here's Dellavedova. It's stolen by Ibaka. It'll count. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
We've got Anthony Morrow. Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Here's Morrow after the made shot from Iman Shumpert. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Wow. And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Cantor checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Roberson. Cleveland leading by 10. James kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Takes a 3. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Cantor throws it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Westbrook kicks to Durant. There's a screen. And the rejection by James. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Shumpert with the ball. And the dunk by James.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Got a piece of it. Here's Waiters. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place breaks so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
Doing a really good job from the line here. Just under 90%, actually right around 86-87% from the stripe.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Love check in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Durant. Second chance shot. Again, Durant missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland. Randy Foye is on the way. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. The shot's good from Cantor. Here's LeBron. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Waiters, and he connects with the jumper. Waiters got 4 points this quarter. Smith with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Passes it to LeBron. He kicks to Thompson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Stolen by Waiters. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Foye, 13 feet away. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second.
Steven Adams.
Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. A 3-ball. Back to Smith. Launches it. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And it's Westbrook missing.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Now here's Love. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Smith. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Durant kicks to Roberson. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
He didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
And the Thunder with some changes. Cantor checked in for Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Andre Robertson. The drive by James. And it's blocked. They recover it. Irving dishes to Smith. LeBron left side. Love the pass to LeBron. Here's the break. Smith against Westbrook. Here's Singler. And it's sent back by Irving. From outside the arc. Morrow with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Thunder. Offensive rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
J.R. Smith.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Irving from long range. And Thompson throws it down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Poked away. Now here's LeBron. On its way from Irving. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Thunder trailing by 12. Durant is up there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Roberson. Then there's Foy. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Outside Irving. Dishes it to Smith. Irving kicks to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 3 on the clock.
Oh!
Assist from.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Smith missing again.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Durant for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Irving. There's the triple. Waiters grabs the miss, but they get it back. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Nice shot by Foy.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Randy Foy. And the dunk by James.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. For three, Durant.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Thunder trailing by 14. The feed to Adams. Thompson comes with the double team. Adams' shot is off. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up.